Welcome, Mr. Okorafor. You are welcome. You are welcome.
Oh, hi there. Thank you for your wonderful training. Sorry I haven't been able to participate fully. Just been juggling things, but I've thoroughly enjoyed your trainings, and I'm looking forward to the ones that you have today.
Very good. Good to have you join us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Okay, so for the next 10 minutes, it's just for arrival for other people to join us.
Okay.
And we'll start by 11.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it's been wonderful. I've learned so much from all the trainings. The ones that was yesterday, the Q&A sessions, everything has been absolutely wonderful. Having said that, it would take a while to digest though. It would take a while. Yeah, to get the information.
It's a learning process. We continue to learn and implement it most importantly.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank you and your team for the superb job you've done. I mean, the content is just amazing. It's just amazing. Very amazing.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks for that feedback. Let's hear from other people too.
Sure.
Okay. Mr. Amos, you are welcome, sir. Hello, Mr. Amos. Hello, Mr. Amos. Okay, let's hear Oluwatobi. Hello, Tobi. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, good to hear from you. Good to see you.
Yes, I need to, sir.
And how was your experience yesterday?
Oh, it was impacting. It was impactful. Thanks so much for the program. I really appreciate it because it was impacting.
That's very great. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Let's hear from other people too.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much for the lessons of yesterday. And thank God we are all here assembled today. We are anxious to hear.
Yes, today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a wonderful day. So, as we wait between now and 11 a.m., we wait for others to join. Then we open the floor for today. We'll have more people join us today, and we have another guest speaker today that will join us and that will take us through some aspects of the training today. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, all.
Good morning. Good to hear from you. You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, great. And how was your night?
Awesome. Thank you.
Great. So, yeah, very great. So, we hope you enjoyed yesterday's session.
Sure.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
So, we wait for other people to join us. Let's remember all the procedure of raising up our hands if we need to ask questions, and also if you need to type your questions, you can also do that at the Zoom group chat, and all other things will be ready for today. Let's hear from Mr. Richard. Thanks for yesterday, Mr. Richard. How are you doing? Hope you had a great night's rest.
I'm fine. Where's my audio?
Yes, we can
Can you
hear
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Fine. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I hope today you guys are prepared to learn a whole lot about how to make money from business plan. I can promise you guys today will be awesome.
Yesterday was good, today will be awesome. Let's pay attention and then, try to practice all that we have learned. I promise you, if you keep practicing, you'll be surprised what you can have to be. Thank you.
Good morning, house.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Afolabi Michael.
Good morning, sir.
Good to hear from you. How was yesterday's session?
In fact, it was a wow. You have really impacted my life, and I'm grateful to you. Sincerely, you have made my day. God bless you richly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We thank God. Thanks for that generous comment. And we pray that today will be more impactful.
Amen.
Our eyes will be opened to be able to see all the opportunities, all the great things that have been packaged for us today. Take great minds, open minds to receive it. And it is what you receive that you can run with.
Yes.
No matter the opportunity somebody show you, if you don't see it, you will not be able to run with it. But if you see it, then you'll be able to run with it. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. We have Olabisi joining us. Let's hear from her. Hello, Olabisi.
Hello, Mr. Dayo. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to hear from you.
Thanks for yesterday.
You are welcome. You are welcome. And how was your experience yesterday? Our network is cracking.
I've been working on my
Okay, our network is not that strong. Then we hope you can hear us. That's what really matters. If you can hear us, that would be great. We have people chatting now. Very good. Okay, yes. So she can hear us very well. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. Let's call other people from the chat group that we are live now.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Shadney. How are you doing, sir?
We thank God. Thank God for yesterday. It was a nice experience. So we hope to get better today.
Very good. Very good. Good to see you join us live.
Thank you.
And you're right. We have 11 participants now, and we still need more people to join us so that we can just start right away, because this is 11 already.
Yes.
This is 11 already. So we will start by doing a review of what we did yesterday, and we would take some few questions before we start today's section. So yesterday, who can give us like a recap of most of the things that we learned yesterday? So if you would like to take us through a recap of what we did yesterday, you can just raise up your hand, then we give you opportunity to talk. So just give us a recap within 3 to 5 minutes of some of the things that we learned yesterday. So who is going to give us a recap? Raise up your hand, then we'll give you the opportunity to talk. Alright? He's going to do a recap for us. A recap. Raise up your hand, then we'll give you the opportunity. All of us will start talking now. Yeah, all of us will start talking. Okay, Mr. Christopher, let's give Mr. Christopher the opportunity.
Well, the first speaker was Mr. Richard, and he talked us on E to Z of writing on compelling and bankable business plan. We started by giving us contents, things that are needed for a very bankable business plan. Talking of executive summary, and which must be everything that we want to write or what we are proposing for in that business plan. So with a summary of it, just maybe like a page, must contain everything that we want to we are asking for in that business plan. Because like you said, that most investors or people that we are presenting that business plan to, most of them don't have the time to read everything. But that's as a summary will tell us. Will tell us what we want, and it's very good that we should prepare very good as a summary, because it's an opener for that person to be interested in what we are doing. If we write a very good executive summary, then that person will be willing to maybe to read further or to give us what we want. So that's the executive summary. Then he went on to tell us our objective of what we want to do, and but the one that really fascinated me is the critical success factor. That's where I know that we must really work on it. These are things that we know that can give us success in our business plan. That is, and when we start our business, talking of customers, nowadays we must see how we can attract our customer, then also our product, then also we must try and reach out to different people. Different people has different taste, and also about our pricing. So that's just what I can bring out from there. So there are so many things that I jotted down, but I jotted so many things down. But let me stop there to give some further chance to also to analyze and to talk.
Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate you for taking us through that. Who else want to continue from where he stopped? Who else want to continue from where he stopped? Can we just raise up your hand if you want to continue from where he stopped? And tell us just all the things that you are able to learn from yesterday. Okay, we have some chats. I would love to do that, but my network is not really good. Okay, that's from Ladisi. Sammy, hi sir. So you raise up your hand. I believe you know how to do that. Sammy. Okay, let me give you the opportunity. Okay, you are clapping. Alright. So you can unmute yourself and talk now. Okay, good.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yesterday was a very nice time together, and going through the business plan. In summary, we'll just look at the business plan as a kind of template to tell you the destination of your business or of your business idea. The business plan gives us a direction of where we are going and how to get there. The teacher yesterday explained everything in detail, and we talked about this executive summary. Sometimes over the years, when I look at some executive summary, I look at it that it's as if we almost told us about the whole business. It's just like in those days in secondary school, when you have to write, when you have to give answers to summary. One of my English teacher told me that you don't read the passages first. In those days, some people will teach you that you read the passage, you read it over again, then you'll be able to understand. But an English teacher on my personal coach told me that you should go and read the questions. Now, when you read the questions, you will know what the passages are talking about.
Okay, well,
I see the executive summary as that. With my network?
Well, we're already running behind schedule now. Since we can't hear you. Okay, your network is back.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. So, the executive summary, then I looked at it yesterday too. I got to understand, like one of the participants was saying that is what you write last. But the question I'm going to ask is, why do we put it first? We write it last, then why do we put it first before you go into the business plan? Then one other question I would like to ask is, what is the difference between the business plan and business proposal? Because I heard of a man recently that said some people should come to him with their business plan and business proposal. So is there different things, or is just going to be a cover note that will be like the proposal that the business plan will be attached to? Then I quite just got myself, what made me yesterday was the financials. The financial aspect, you broke it down. It's like when the mathematics teacher comes to class and says mathematics is the simplest subject in the world. So I never knew that each organization sometimes have their peculiar patterns. So when I saw those patterns yesterday, and coming from my accounting background, it was just made for me. Thank you very much.
Wow, you're welcome. So Mr. Richard is here to respond to some of your questions. Hello, Mr. Richard.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Okay, can you contribute to respond to some of these questions?
Yes, I really would have wished that maybe all these questions come last. But first of all, the reason we put executive summary first is because when you submit your business plan to anybody, the person, the executive summary will be the first thing the person will see. And what we call the executive summary is that it is the summary of your entire business plan. And somebody would like to see it first before going into the detail of your business plan. And normally it comes last, as in it's written last, because like we said, it is a summary, and if you have not developed the content of your business plan, you can't come out with a summary. So it is the summary of your business plan, and it is what anybody wants to see first, to have a general overview of what your business plan is before it will now go into detail of your business plan. So that's why it comes first in the document, but it's written last, when you are developing your business plan. And then in your question about financial, was it a comment or a question?
Business proposal.
Okay, business proposal. Okay, business proposal.
Different from the plan?
Yes. So for a business plan is a document, like a blueprint of how you want to do your business, how you intend to run your business, everything that will be involved in starting your business, how you intend to manage it, and how you intend to reach out to your target market. But a business proposal is, if for example, maybe you want to render a service to a particular client. Maybe if you are into a service, you render services, or you sell machines, or you sell electrical equipment, or you sell furniture, any of those things, or whatever you do, and then you want to submit, you want somebody to buy from you, to be interested in your product, you can send a proposal, and this is what a proposal entails. You tell the company or the organization what you do, you tell them about your company, that is your company information, your company profile. Then you tell them about your product and services, and then you tell them maybe including the prices of your different products and services, and how your products and services can serve them. So when they see that your products and services and how you can serve them, they can now tell you, okay, can you come? We need this and we need that. So a proposal is what you tender to a potential client to be interested in your business, in your product or services, not to really invest in your business, so to say. But people use that word interchangeably. But a proposal is like when you tender a proposal to an organization, you are requesting their interest in your business, in your product and services, not essentially to invest in your business. But some people, because almost the same thing, some people now use it, even if you want somebody to invest in your business, so you can still submit. They now use the word business proposal in place of business plan. But you need to understand the intent. But ideally and technically, a proposal is what you send out to a client, to tell him or her what you do, about your products and services, about your company, so that person can express interest in your product and services, or sometimes might even express interest in doing business with you, maybe invest in your company. So that's it about it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that contribution. Joyce, she's raising up her hand. I will give Joy 1 minute for her to make a contribution, then we start the class immediately. So Joyce, you can unmute yourself and talk now. Hello Joyce. Joyce, you can unmute yourself and have 1 minute to make your contribution. Okay, Joy is not connecting. Joy is not connecting. Okay, our trainer is already here around the corner, and we are bringing in live and direct to start this morning section. So the first 1 hour for this session is for him, and the second 1 hour for this session is for me. So Mr. Olaoluwa is one of the independent business plan consultant with the Adetiloye Business Hub, and he reached out to us when he finished his NYSC and said he has been making money with business plan from all over the world except from the local environment, which is the Nigeria as a country. And he saw some of our works online and he reached out to us, and today he has been one of the greatest assets that we have today. And that's one of the things we will learn from this section: how you should reach out to people, how you should connect. You don't know the skill you have now, some people are already looking for it. How do you strike the connection? How do you ensure that you can make your contribution known and people can see your effort, and at the end of the day they can see that you can make that contribution? So he will introduce himself better and show you some of the works he has done. So he will be taking us through how to make money through freelancing with business plan writing skill. So I welcome Mr. Olaoluwa Precious Adetiloye. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. I don't know if I'm clear.
Yes, very clear. We can hear you very well.
Okay. Yes.
So if
I'm
you
so
can,
excited to be here.
If you can hear him, type on the group chat that yes, you can hear him. If you can hear him, type on the group chat that you can hear him. Alright, over to you.
Yes, so I want to appreciate Mr. Dayo for this opportunity we get today. And all my guys at Dayo Hub, thank you so much for going before me today, yesterday, and okay, thank you so much. I can hear, okay, thank you. Yes, so today we'll be looking at how to make money from business plan writing. I'd like to say that since my service here, that's 2017, I've not had an official office work. I've had all my what's it called, my earnings from business plan writing, and some months I could have as high as close to 300,000 in a month sometimes from business plan writing, and it's been a very good journey, rough, but it's highly prospective, something that can work here in Nigeria. It's a skill that will keep needing. Even COVID-19 cannot stop it, because people keep people keep creating businesses. The way out of recession, the way out of economic issues in any society is the creation of more businesses, more viable businesses. So let's not be scared. This is a skill that we'll use for a very long time. So I'd like to share my screen now. A minute, please. Okay. I don't know. Can we see the screen, please?
Yes, we can see it. If you can see it, type on the chat that you can see it.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so making money from your business writing skills. So my name is Precious Olaoluwa Adetiloye, and I'm popularly known as the POA branch. So you can reach out to me any of my social media platforms at the POA branch. Alright, so this is me. I don't think I need to read out the profile. So this is just me, consultant, passionate about developing startups and helping existing businesses work optimally. So I've had a couple of training, both corporate and individual training with MSME, owners on basic management concepts and the use of digital tools to help their businesses grow. So I also train with, I'm also on the training program of the Google Digital Skills for Africa, where we train businesses on how to leverage digital skills to position their business properly. So you can read more about me on my LinkedIn profile. You can see it on the screen, www.linkedin.com/in/the POA branch. So let's get straight to businesses. I'm going straight to businesses today. How do you make money online? So I listed a few. I have just about 2 hours, so we'll be going very fast. I've listed about a few. So the first one is global marketplaces. The second one is association and network. The third one is start a blog. The fourth, email marketing. The fifth, webinar training. So I'll explain what each of them means and how you can go about them. Then there's a flow, there's a process flow to all of these things. Like the mistake everybody, a lot of young people make, or a lot of Nigerians make, or a lot of people that are just new to the internet make, is that they think that making money online is limited to global marketplaces. Global marketplaces are the examples of Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, and so on and so forth. But you see, that is just a medium. In fact, you should do some things before you get to that medium. Before you can open up Upwork, Fiverr, there are some things you need to do preliminary. And that's what I'll be taking us through today. So global marketplaces are mediums, they are avenues through which buyers and sellers from all over the world can transact businesses easily. So I'm taking a course currently from the London Business School, and the topic is the company of the future. And the lecturer was talking to us about how that if you have a business in America, you prefer to engage the services of someone in the third world country like Nigeria. Why? Because if a client comes to meet you today as a Nigerian, now I want to do a business plan, I only have $500. That's about in the economy of today, $500 is about 220,000 or so. To you, it's a big money. To someone abroad in the US, it's a small money, because there's a standard to which can engage a consultant. So we want to get a consultant in the US, we're looking at maybe $2,000, $2,500. But here in Nigeria, $500 is a lot. So it's better to engage people in this part of the world, because even people in this part of the world they are easy to work with. I'm talking about in the aspect of quest for knowledge, want to know much, they want to work with you, they are eager to work with your business. Yeah, it's just business. Pay me money and deliver your service, that's all. So there's a lot of opportunities for young people, for old people in Africa. And let's not go with the notion or with the popular opinion that Nigerians do not get jobs online. That's a lie. That's a very big fat lie. I have people that earn close to 5 million naira on Fiverr every month. But Upwork has made it easy. You can check the earning of someone right from your screen. You can check how much it has made on the platform. You see people that have made over $100,000 in just 2 years. That's like 6 million of part-time work. Not even part-time, a free-time work. So that's a lot of opportunity. Then the next one, association and network. In fact, this is at a point. There's a way you can get business plans from all over, and you get tired at the point. Like it happened to me. I was getting jobs from all over US, UK, Canada, and all of those. But I got tired. I mean, I wanted to do our local work. I wanted to interact. Part of my passion is to develop businesses, but I know business is going to develop the society. So I want to contribute my quota to helping businesses grow. And that's because this thing about being homesick. I mean, it can also happen with work too. I was transacting US and all of this, but I was missing. There's a part of it I was missing. So I knew that I needed to connect with local markets. I needed to connect with local content. So I had to reach out. I reached out to a couple of CEOs, a couple of established business consultants like Mr. Dayo. And those things are very easy. It's as easy as it's. Just pick up your phone, get the contact of the consultant you want to work with, and reach out to the person. The worst is no. The worst is I cannot work with you. That's all. Then when I reached out to Mr. Dayo, for example, he asked for a sample of the work I have done. And thankfully, most of my samples are for businesses in the US. I mean, 90% of my work are for businesses in the US. And before you can do a business plan for them, you must be well grounded. You must know what you are doing. You can't just submit that on. So of course, you're going to get impressed by it. And that's the same way I did for a lot of consultants. So there's a lot of top business consultants in Nigeria that I reached out to at that same period, and we still work together till today. And that's association and network. And by the virtue of connecting with one consultant, you have access to another. And all of these things are online. I mean, I think I've met Mr. Dayo just maybe 3 times. I don't think it's more than 3 times we've met, but we've spoken so much more that it looks like we've met a couple of times. So that's association and network. And all of these things I'm saying are just online. So you can start a blog. Mr. Dayo is one of the most popular consultants in Nigeria. That's the truth. I mean, when I was trying to get consultants to work with, any business plan I search for, I always see Mr. Dayo popping up. What is happening now? Is it like there's no other business consultants in Nigeria? Well, I now noticed that his blog was properly optimized to feature in every business plan you're trying to search for in Nigeria. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of energy. But you see, it's paying off. They're looking for if any foreign investor is coming to do anything, or any foreign business is coming to establish themselves in Nigeria and all of that, and they start up for anything, it's easy for his name to pop up and this person can actually do this work. So a blog will help. You can write blogs, you can write articles, content on business plan, on things around businesses and all of that. Email marketing. Email marketing still works. It works like magic, but it has to be properly done. You need to learn about email marketing to work with it. So our webinar and training. There's something training does for us. Training gives us authenticity. It gives us this leadership. It gives us this place in our niche. So when you train in a place, it means you've shown a level of mastery. You've shown a level of confidence. You've shown a level of understanding of that particular niche. So webinar and training are very important too for any online. I mean, you can just put out a training. I want to teach people how to write business plan. Okay, early this lockdown period, and before the lockdown, I mean, just a week before the lockdown, I had spent a lot of money on some investments. A lot of things I thought were going to work, but it didn't work because of lockdown. So I was officially almost broke. And I just created a course and I just sold it to people and they bought, and I was fine. And I was and I just bought food stuff and just manage myself. I just feel that I can't run out of cash because of that. And I also did, I reached out to Mr. Dayo, I reached out to a lot of other people, and it was scary at first, but what gave me confidence is God and skills. I knew that as far as I can do something, something will come in, and that's how that works. Yeah, so I will start with social media today, because social media has moved from being a bit of hello to a place where money is being made consistently. I was going to share some screenshots of where I was mentioned on the social media for jobs, but I forgot to add that to my slide. I think I'll just snap and send it to our group chat. Please, I want to be sure that everyone can hear me. Oh, it's not skipping. It's clear. Okay, thank you.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, perfect.
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So let's define what social media is. Social media refers to websites and applications that are designed to allow people to share content quickly, efficiently, and in real time. So I know that we've had so many concepts, so many understanding of what social media is, but I would like to shift our paradigm a little to the ideal reason why the social media is there for us. So social media has successfully bridged the gap between regions and borders. I mean, I can speak with someone in the US in real time. I can communicating in real time. So what this has done for us is to enable trade and commerce, to fast track trade and commerce. I can get jobs from anywhere around the world via my social media. So all I need to do is to be properly positioned on social media. And when we're talking about social media, of course, we know it's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and all of that. Everything, even your WhatsApp status, all those platforms are mediums for you to reach out to your potential clients. So, but there's a way to go about it. I'll cite two stories. Story A, story B. So just put in the comment section which of the sellers you buy from. So there's, for the case A, it comes with, come and buy your, what do they even sell now? What's the thing they sell now? Come and buy your cakes, come and buy your cakes. The cakes are chocolate, vanilla. Come and buy your cake, come and buy your cake. Those are supposed to shout like that on social media. Come and buy something, come and, or send broadcast, come and buy. That's case B. Case B, it starts with a story. Let me analyze the story. Okay. Bimpe's boyfriend, Bimpe decided to surprise her boyfriend with a cake. So she went to Beggar to get the cake. She lives at Mr. Ikeja. So she went to Beggar at Cakes and Cream to purchase the cake. So she took a bike from, you know that FRS now, at Beggar. She took a bike to Ikeja to go and surprise the guy. She has called her friends. She has called the guy's friend. When she got to Agidingi, she was going to, let's say, Governor's Avenue. When she got to Agidingi, it decided to rain cat and dog. There was so much heavy rain. And the rain met her and the Okada, and they were both drenched. As the man was trying to swerve to get to shade, the Okada fell. The cake was destroyed. The birthday surprise was ruined. Why don't you contact us today to deliver your cake for your birthday surprise? Now, in case A and case B, who would you buy from? I want to see our comments from the chat. Case B, right? Yeah, I thought as much. Everybody's going to pick case B. Why? Because there's something you can relate with in the story. It's a story that resonates with you. It's a story that you can imagine. It's a story that could be in our day-to-day life. It's something that can happen to you actually. So if you want to, and you register into your subconscious such that if you want to buy cake tomorrow for your day, you remember the story the lady shared. It's going to be a fiction story, it may not be true. But you see that story has the capacity and ability to create an hunger for you to buy from her. So social media is not a place to say come and buy, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. No. You need to learn how to sell. And the first thing you need to sell is yourself, then you sell your content before you start selling your products and services. I hope I communicated that well. Okay, so next slide is so the ability to share cultures, opinions, events, and so much more in real time has transformed the way we live and also the way we do business. Retailers who use social media as an integral part of their marketing strategy usually see measurable results. I don't need to dwell too much on that. So what are the principles of social media? Give, and give. Keep giving out. Give free content. Like as Mr. Dayo put on his blog, free what's it called? Free directions to starting a business. So there are some articles you could read on this platform, and it's free for you to read it. Now, that article didn't get to the platform for free because he actually paid people to do that, to do those articles. But see, by him giving, you will develop an interest. Everybody likes a cheerful giver. You know, someone that gives you something for free. He didn't ask for anything, he just gave you free content. There's this passion, there's this interest you pick in the person. So your social media, you need to keep giving out content that can help your audience. You need to keep giving it. Then you ensure that your audience has a good return on investment. Don't invest in the wrong audience. Now, I need to know myself of what I'm delivering my services to. And likewise, every person here is going to start a business, right? You have a niche you need to go into. Fine, you can be generalistic at first, but you need to have a niche. You need to have people that are going to pay for your services. For me, people that are going to pay for my services are not even micro businesses. They are small, they are medium. Large enterprises will not pay for my services yet. My own service, they can pay for Mr. Dayo because it's established, he has a track record. But for me, I just started consulting a few years. I need to do more. We need to reach out to big companies or multinationals. So I need to ensure that I'm facing my right audience. I'm not facing everybody. So that particular thing will give a good return on investment. The next is go where your audience is. It's not compulsory you be on all the platforms. It's not compulsory everywhere. Where your audience is, you need to gain popularity there. So if it's Facebook, use the Facebook well. If it's Instagram, use it well. For me, my audience are not so much on the Instagram. Instagram is like a fun thing. Everybody, or the way I'm going to tailor my content for Instagram is from LinkedIn. Because LinkedIn is a serious place. I'm going to meet small business owners on LinkedIn and on Facebook. I can meet them on Instagram, but the way I'm going to position myself will be different because there's a way Instagram works. So you need to study the platforms, see where you can function, see how you can function, go where your audience are. Give your presence a purpose. Don't just come today, snap yourself, put on and just chilling. No. Let your presence register a particular thing. So people know my WhatsApp status. Anytime I'm saying a story, I'm reciting a story, they know that it's going to have an ending. This ending is going to be tailored at this particular thing. So if I share a story, the story is trying to teach you something about business. So your presence, when people read from you, they know that I'm going to get better. Your presence brings a purpose. Apply the Pareto principle. That means take the best performing best performing post or content, invest in it. You can do small search engine marketing, you can do promotion, you can ensure that you reach out to more people using the best content. Then do these 5 simple things. Create a posting schedule and stick to it. Second, write something interesting. Third, post 6 or 7 times a week. You can reduce that if you are a starter on social media. Fourth, engage with your followers and comment back, and finally be patient. Yeah, so this site is available for us so that we can, replace all of those things we mentioned before. Why is social media positioning important? People want to know what brands and individuals think about topics of discussion in the society, and to have a direct contact with people and consumers. Yeah, I was sharing on my WhatsApp status a few weeks ago of how someone lost her job on social media. She was so excited. She got a job with the biggest science company in the world, that's NASA. So she went on her Twitter and said, "Fuck you all! I got an internship with NASA." So a man just commented, the F word. He just said it somehow. He just corrected her. He said, "Go to her." He just insulted the man. The things I can't even say over the internet. He gave profane words, and the man said, "I am the dash lead in NASA." That's how the girl lost the job. Oh. That's how the lady lost the job. So it shows how important how we need to keep sanity in our social media. As a business consultant or a business plan writer or someone that is going into business analysis, there's a certain way your social media needs to be packaged. It's not you should find in discussions on politics. Fine, you can talk about politics, but it should be very constructive. People should still know that this is who you are. You're not just, all-rounder or random person. So you need to have that kind of sanity on your social media posting and profile. You need to ensure that when people come in, they can see the aura of what you do. But because most times, if you want to do anything, if you want to buy a product, want to buy a service, the first thing I want to check the owner is on social media. And even Fiverr, Upwork, and all of those platforms, the secret to it today, let me tell you today, the secret to it is that most of those guys that want to buy from you on those platforms will go and check what you've done on social media. That's the truth about it. Recruitment these days, they will tell you to apply from LinkedIn and so on and so forth. It just shows that you need to be properly positioned on social media. So after today's class, I want to say that all of us, everyone here, has worked on the social media platform, on the social media, handles, and ensure that it's something that can project what you actually do. Okay, so this is a quote. Focus on how to be social, not how to do social. I hope you got that quote. Focus on how to be social, not how to do social. If you make customers unhappy in the physical world, they will tell 6 friends. If you make customers unhappy on the internet, they can each tell 6,000 friends. Social media puts the public into PR and the market into marketing. This is just the bomb about social media, the online world. Now normal, if you gotta buy something from a woman around your street, she sells something bad for you, you can tell your family, tell your few friends around. Can't tell more than 10 people. But if you buy something from someone on the internet and the person does rubbish, if you post it, more than 1,000 people can see it at a go. And people like bad news. They like bad PR. They will not comment on the good things they've been saying. See that bad thing you did, they'll capitalize on it. So it's important that it's not even about trying to do the gara on social media. It's about putting all the best into it. Making social media a very strong platform is a wings for you to fly and do your business. How to position your brand on social media. You don't need to have accounts on all the networks. Know which networks are used by your target audience. Create an objective for your social media networks. Accept your mistakes. Offer content to your audience. Now, building personal brand. So this is a flow from social media to personal branding, then to global marketplace. So we understand the flow by the time we're going. So first, update your profile on your social media account. Some of us will just open social media. It's common to us in Nigeria here. We just open social media. We will not put details. Some of us will put date of birth. We put 1900. Please, it's better not to put your date of birth than to put an unreasonable year. or put 1910. No, it's wrong. What it shows is that you are not truthful, you're not credible, or what are you even trying to hide? So it's either you post it your real date of birth or you don't put it at all. So update your profile on your social media account, your Facebook, optimize it properly. What I mean is, put your profile picture, not selfie, a professional picture that can show your professional portfolio. The school you went to, education, the experiences you've had, put them on all your social media platforms. It helps in your searchability when someone is trying to search for you. Like for example, if you search Precious Olalo Adetiloye on Google, you see some things about me, both on images and on what's it called, on web page. If you search Precious Adetiloye, you see. If you search Olalo Adetiloye, you see things. All these things happen because of optimization here and there, here and there, here and there. To ensure that your social media platform updates all the things, everything they ask. If on Facebook you see out of 100%, you see how many percentage you've done. It's that easy. So keep updating it. Update. Everything. Excuse me. Update it. Make good use of apps that schedule your posts. And I'm very guilty about this because sometimes work can be so tiring. You can have so much work to do that you don't remember to post. My guy will say, one of our guys will say that this social media post, how is it giving me money now? But now, thank God he has also changed his posting now because they are saying how impactful it is. So sometimes we could be so driven with immediate needs that we don't even care about posting on social media. That's why you should use platforms like Buffer, like Hootsuite, and then some other ones to schedule your post. And just maybe on a Saturday, like today, do your post for 7 days or 5 days or any amount of days you want to use. Post, schedule it on those platforms and to dish it out on the days you want to dish it out. Then you can use Canva to even do your content marketing profiles. Flaunt your skills, portfolio, and this speciality. So it was in the olden days they said that if you cook yam, you will cover it with clothes. On tissue, no. In today's time, you carry that yam in the tray, then you walk it around the street. But because I can't sell, how will I put that word? I can't sell you more than you can sell yourself. So you need to flaunt your skills. There's nobody on my WhatsApp link that doesn't know I do business plan. So anytime they want to do a business plan, maybe they are in a discussion, they need someone to do business. The first thing they think about is me. Because I've better into their subconscious that this is what I do. So flaunt your skills, flaunt what you've done. Sometimes on my WhatsApp status or anywhere, I can be talking about a thing I did. Like for example now, as I was talking today now, I've said I'm taking a course from the London Business School. It gives you a perception. True. It gives you a kind of okay, this guy is okay, London Business School. And you don't even know the course I'm doing actually. You don't even know if it's free, if it's paid, if it's $1,000 pounds, if it's £2,000. But that may register something in you. If I tell you I'm doing an MBA from Lagos Business School, it's something that comes into your mind. So you need to keep showing your portfolio, keep showing what you've done, keep showing your skills. Celebrities that post pictures of Dubai, post pictures of US and all of those things. It's not because they have the money per se. I'm not saying you should live a fake life, that's not what I'm saying. But you see those things they are doing gives some brands like Pepsi, Coke, Glow and all of those things that these people can actually market our products to the world. That's just a simple thing. That's just a simple thing. So flaunt your skills, flaunt what you've done, places you've worked, people you've worked with, places you've worked, and your needs specialty. Feed your audience regularly and consistently. You need to keep your audience engaged all of the time. Now, to take a pause, a 2-minute pause, if you just feel like all of this is we're learning, it's going to bring the money instantly. I'd like to tell you that there's an investment. There's a short-term investment and there's a long-term investment. All of this things I've been saying since morning has been long-term investment. There are things that you do that you get the benefit after 6 months. But I'm 100% sure if you follow all of these things, the harvest will come. It is guaranteed, it must come. So after this, we'll talk about the short-term investment. The things you can do now, and bring money now. Okay, so let's follow through. Create and curate engaging content. So you need to sit down and plan your content. Like for example, on my Instagram, although I've paused for a while, because I had an health issue earlier, equal to that and health issue. But I sat down and said, okay, I'm a business consultant. There are 6 cardinal points to business development. There's strategy, there's finance, there's operations, there's technology, there's marketing. What's the last one again? I'll try to remember before the end of the sometimes I always forget that last one. So I now created content for each of those subsections. So for financial, and I started with talking about how you should manage your company finance, how that you should separate your company finance from personal finance. I explain small things, how business owners can protect and manage their company finance. You see that thing is content creation. So I don't just jump today, I post one random thing, tomorrow I post another random. No, it follows a progression. And that's creating and curating engaging content. Import your contacts. And what does this mean? Ensure that your contacts are following you on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. This is the reason. Your family and friends are your first are your first buyers. So if I post something on Instagram, before an outsider can comment, it may take time. But you see, my family member can comment easily. Good one. It will encourage other people to engage with my post. Ensure your communication is clear and positive. So some of us a lot of persons are used to putting ambiguous words. No. Social media, people don't want to go on social media and start looking for dictionary. Or people don't talk to you and start looking for dictionary. Make it as simple and as clear as possible. You don't look special when you use some vocabulary. You don't. Communication is that I understand you, you understand me, that's all. It's not until I use the grammar. It's not like I come now today, I'm talking about financing and I'm using some big words. You won't benefit from it, you won't gain from it. You may feel excited at some point, but it's not communicated. So ensure that it's clear and it is positive. Join relevant groups and connect. I can't count how many people are connected with on the internet. The first job I got, let me even explain how my progression has been. So when I was 7, I knew I couldn't take 98. My mouth was white. I've always done businesses in school. Successful business, I had to employ people in school. So for you to get to a position where you are employing people, your colleagues, that your mouth has widened. So you need money. When I went to sales, I knew that this is a different terrain. Core members do not like to buy some particular products. I sell books, I sell ties. Those are things that are not core members' commodities. So I needed to settle down. I said, let me go for a training out, teach one how to, get jobs from everywhere around the world. I went for the job, I went for the training, and I learned how to connect with people. And from that day, I just went online, connected with a few persons. I got a managing director. I think that was the first person I even contacted. He told me to send a sample of what I've done. At that time, I had not prepared a business plan. I hadn't done a business plan. So because I've done businesses in the past, I had real-time experience of how businesses should work. So I did it, and I said he was very excited, and he put me on a job immediately, remotely, from where I was serving. So at that period, I was getting close to 100 and 150k every month from just doing business plans from where I was in Kwara State. And because the cost of living in Kwara is very low, I was a big boy. And my colleagues would be like, you are not a couple, and all of that. It was a very engaging time. I had to do 3 international business plans in a week. It was a lot. But it fast-tracked my learning processes. And then that led to me meeting someone else that recommended me for a job on WhatsApp group. Can you imagine? On the WhatsApp group, there's a short-term project, apply for it. because I've taught them for free on business proposal writing. 2 persons from the group thought that this guy will be qualified for this project, and they recommended me. And I didn't even see I didn't go to WhatsApp group for like 5 days, and I went to check it. Because the date was supposed to expire, I applied for it, and I got a job, and I did the project. The project was just write a business plan for a company. It was at BI, very big company. I went there. I sat with the management team. I questioned their accounts, and I did the business plan, and I put 210,000 naira. That's far back as like 2 years ago. That's, it was a lot for me, because that was the first time I want to get that amount of money on a particular job. 210,000 naira. I mean, I was so excited, and it just showed the power of connectivity. I just someone knew that I could do something online. And from there, I met one other well-established consultant, where it's just like a web chain. All you need to do is be plugged in. Be plugged in. You're always a person away from. On the internet, you're always a person away from someone that can help you or that can properly position you. That's all. Maintain consistency in brand, voice, image, and tone. Yes. There's a way people have known you to be. And for example, my social media platform, on my WhatsApp is my own most active, because it's very easy for me. I can always pick up my phone and send a WhatsApp status. It's very easy for me. People have known me for a particular way. People have known me in a particular way. Anytime I talk about career development, business plan writing, they are quick to respond. But you see, if I talk about politics, they don't respond to it. So I've not learned that, and I've tried to tailor my content towards people where people know me for, so I have a voice. Staying with it will give me mastery, will give me proper positioning, will give me leadership in the niche. Study influencers. That people that have gone ahead of you in business plan writing, in business consultancy. Learn about them, learn what they do, learn how they engage their audience, and pick from it. In fact, you can even carry their bags. I mean, offer to work with them for a period of time, or part-time, or as an associate. Like I'm an associate to like maybe 2 or 3 consultancy firms, and from where I am in my house, I communicate with them. Sometimes I go for client meetings. Sometimes I'm in my house sleeping. Anytime I have jobs to do, I'll submit. So you need to get close to people that have gone ahead of you in business and writing. Seek for official and unofficial mentorship. And that's that. So next we move to remote working. We have about an hour to go. And then just this few time we have left, maybe about 40 minutes, we can take questions. I'll explain remote working and freelancing. But so far, are we good? Let me see our comments on the chat. Are we good?
Yes, awesome. You are doing your awesome work. Well done.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Alright, great. Alright, okay, I can see something on the chat box. That's what drew me to Mr. Dayo, free content. Yeah. Everybody likes creating. So like, for example, let me just cite this as an example. It's a bonus to the class. How would I put it? Okay. Yeah, so I also have this class for young individuals. I target Career Development Masterclass, CDM. If you go on my LinkedIn, if you go on my social media platform, you'll see the work I've done with it. So, and it's a free class. And what I do is to bring top professionals in their careers, like directors and multinationals, professionals in the banking sector. Like the last time we had the Bank of Industry manager for your state, we had the lead, Office 365 lead of Sterling Bank. We are bringing top executives to come and engage young people. You see, that singular thing has increased my reach. People now see me as an authority in a particular thing. I can't count how many speaking engagements I've gotten from that particular thing I do. And in fact, those people I'm bringing, they are excited, they are happy that I'm doing things for the society. Everybody is happy. So there's something about free content. They call it premium. You can go from free to premium. So just ensure that you have properly outlined. You know what you are doing, so that you don't just give too much free content without purpose. And that can actually kill your business. If you're giving too many free things, can kill your business. So you need to go from free to premium. Alright. So remote work refers to a system of work that allows the worker to work from anywhere rather than traditional companies office. Say, like I said, this is my office, so this, and my office is anywhere that has like an internet. I used to live at Aja. When I finished I went to Aja. I moved into Aja, and then I noticed I was burning fuel almost every day, because I think the government or the NEPA people there, they've assumed that everybody that lives in Aja are very wealthy, politicians and all of that. So I had to move back into my friend's place. I had to come back because here there's light almost 24/7 and the internet is good. So it just shows that the concept of work has changed. And in the course I was taking from the London Business School, they were talking about how that the future generation will not even bother about where they live. I mean, this place is a sharp contrast from the island. It's close to Ablegba. And I used to live at Aja. It's a very sharp one. In fact, in distance, in mentality, in orientation, they are miles apart. But I don't care. Why? Because I have what I need. That's life. And in fact, I'm even thinking of moving to Ilorin. Why? Because I feel I'm going to live better. Because my work doesn't necessarily need to be in a place. So a fundamental solution to the issues that are happening in this part of the world is if we can integrate remote working and freelancing. We can fast track the adoption. I mean, everybody's going to go back to their cities. Why am I in Lagos to work? If I can work, look at this analogy. I'm working in Lagos, I'm collecting 200k. I'm living in Ibadan, but I'm working remotely for a company in Lagos collecting 200k. Who will live better? The person living in Ibadan. That's how it works. So I would rather go and stay in Ilorin. I'm collecting 200k than staying in Lagos and collecting 200k. So for me now, when I moved from Aja to this place, my cost of living reduced. I don't have to spend so much. I mean, when I was at Aja, you go and there's a particular day we went to buy food stuff, and we parked, and we go back to the car. We just saw them gather, and they used to collect money here. In the market, the place was so, it's not a place you could think that they could, and that's how those places are. For everything you do, you almost pay for the breath of life. You even, you drop. So, but for me, when I moved here, it was better. And because I work remotely, I don't need to spend so much on a lot of things. So remote working helps. It gives peace of mind. It enables you to work with so many people at once. As I'm working with Mr. Dayo, I'm working with Mr. Edward, I'm working with Mr. Stanley, different people all at once. It increases your ability to connect with people. It increases your proficiency. It helps you have organization. It helps you look to organize yourself properly. I mean, for this week now, I have to take a rest for like 4 days or 5 days. And how many things I've missed. And how many things I have to juggle up. So it means that as a person, I feel very responsible for jobs that I'm given. I feel very responsible because I know that if I don't quickly attend to Mr. Dayo's work, I will end up running late, and Mr. Edwards one will be late. So all of those things gives me the ability, the promptness to do things well. So remote working is the future of work, and it's going to help a lot of us to get them better in our skill and reach. Remote working is different from freelancing. Remote work is that you could be an associate to someone and you're working for your home. Working from anywhere. You don't have to necessarily report to the office. But freelancing is an independent kind of system of work that they are not on the company's payroll. Anytime there's a job to do, you brazen, do it, get out. you don't have allegiance to the company. So, but sometimes there could be a midpoint between freelancing and remote working. I mean, you may not be on the payroll, and you can just breathe in and breathe out, but you are committed to the company. So that's just the three analogy. Okay, state of remote work. Okay, I deleted that slide. I removed it. But a lot of us, from this report that I removed, just shows that there was a survey carried out, and we saw that 99% of people prefer to work remote. I can't remember the figure again. I think I'll get it and snapshot. So it just shows that a lot of people prefer to work from the comfort of their home. Like today, now if I decide now I want to take a vacation, apart from the lockdown that's happening, I can tell to go to Abia State and sit down. And I can be there for 1 year. You know? That peace of mind, the ability to move, the ability to do things, and it doesn't affect what I have to do or the money I have to collect from anything. So you see, it gives us the ability to plan ourselves, to spend time with doing things that actually matter. And that's just it. So remote work is not a trend, it's here to stay. It's not something that has come to breathe in and breathe out, it has come to stay. Oh, perfect. You know, I was talking about 99%, I wasn't sure. This is it here. Of our respondents, 99% said they would like to work remotely at least some of the time for the rest of their careers. This is a notable start to have discovered why remote work is sometimes portrayed as a trend. These results seem to infer that this way of working is here to stay. Out of all the data we collected, no response was as powerful as this one. And this is either McKinsey or Deloitte. This is the most powerful statistics that we see. Everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to have power over their own time. Imagine that most companies in Lagos, just imagine that they work remotely. The traffic issue is solved. In fact, COVID transmission will reduce because you don't have to contact. I can be in my house for 1 month. I don't need to go out. In fact, I can even, if I want to do it, I can just contact all these e-commerce, all these e-commerce platform that delivers food stuff. They can come and deliver food stuff to my. I don't need to see anybody. I don't need to talk to anybody. So that's how powerful remote work is. So we have popular freelance and remote working platforms. So immediately after these slides, I'm going to show us. I'll go on the platform and show us how that can be a little practical. How you can navigate around it. I'll show us LinkedIn. I'll show us Fiverr and Upwork. So these are popular remote freelance and remote working platforms. We have Fiverr, we have Freelancer, we have Upwork, we have Guru, we have people per hour, we have Flex Jobs. So please don't be bothered about all of this. Don't be bothered about too many. Just focus on 1, 2, 3 at most. You don't need more than that. Just focus on 1, 2, or 3. In fact, 1 or 2 is enough. We gain mastery, then you can now start to move to other ones. Yes, so I've given an example of a professional job title. So yeah, let me just say this. On LinkedIn or every other platform, ensure that there's consistency in how people see you. If you are saying you're a business plan writer or consultant, let it be the same thing all across board, including your global marketplace profile. So the job title is a great determinant of your potential and existing clients' perception of you and your skills. Your job title should be concise, condensed to a particular focus, using keywords that align with your service offerings. Now, this is an example of a business analyst job overview. You need this for LinkedIn, you may need it for LinkedIn, you may need it for maybe Facebook. Instagram cannot take this much. I think that's Facebook and LinkedIn. Then Upwork, we need this too. Business planning is an integral phase of a business startup and success. If your desire is to build a sustainable global business, then I'm the right analyst for. I'm the right analyst owned with the experience and expertise capable of achieving your desires. I've worked with more than 150 businesses all over the globe, providing advisory and counsel. I've helped businesses win grants and sponsorship through my well-prepared proposals, My business documents are well researched, free from plagiarism and grammatical inconsistencies. I handle my client's business like I handle mine. A trial will keep it glued to my services. This is a very quick brief. This is not my actual profile, but this is a look into what I do. So people see this and okay, it's somebody we can work with. Yeah. So now let's see some of the platforms. Just very briefly. Okay. Can we see my LinkedIn page? Hello?
Not yet. So
what are you saying, sir?
You need to first remove the slide.
Okay, the slide is still on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
No?
Hello?
No, yes. Not yet.
Hold on, please. I'll try and.
We've not seen it.
Yeah, please hold on. Yeah,
We've not seen it.
Sorry, that. Okay. So I'm sure you can see it now.
Yes, you can see it now.
Okay, perfect. Come in. I'm trying to minimize this.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so use my LinkedIn page.
now.
Okay, perfect. Let me so you can see this. This is a banner. This is a banner.
Yes, we are seeing it.
Okay. So this is a banner and it's something that another people don't put banners on their LinkedIn profile, but it's important you put the banner. You can use like I created it with Canva, and it just gives a perception of how well you are detailed. So now in my banner I wrote, I've successfully trained more than 5,000 young individuals on skill learning and enhancement, and that was featured in the Daily Trust newspaper. So this is just a perception thing. People see now, wow, okay, and people have reached out to me on this people from this banner I do, and you can see the picture I used. Is the picture fine? Is it beautiful? Hello? Do we like the picture?
Yes, it's fine.
So I actually spent time. to take a photo shoot. I had to go to a celebrity photographer to take that shot. And everybody that I've seen that picture always love it. So I spent money for it, but the results is going to show for it. Has been showing for it. So that's my banner. So this is my profile picture, which I've seen before. So you can see how it's aligning, how it's sitting on each other. That's why you need to pay attention. This is not something you just do in 5 minutes. You have to give it time. Give it time, because LinkedIn has become a place where things are very transactional. So now this is my header. This is my job. My what's it called? Things that describe what I do. As you can see, business consultant. Let me use the Zoom. And see, business consultant stroke digital skills trainer stroke career development masterclass convener stroke digital marketing evangelist. And I'm open to job opportunities as an associate consultant, business analyst, business development specialist, and so many other things. And see my about. I will not be able to read this because of our time. I'll just give us time. You have my profile. You can just go check it out. So I wrote about myself, what I've done, the businesses I've worked with, and included excuse me, the multinational and international companies I worked with, and how I've been able to position my skills properly to help them. So for this week, I can see 1.5 people have checked my profile. My name has appeared on 75 search appearances, about 478 posts. Is it this week or 2 weeks? I have over 1,000 followers. And this is my experience. So my experience, I even added pictures of where I did corporate training. You can see this picture of where I was. This is at Chola. It's an international company that just, you can see I even put the description. founded in 2016. It's focused on education, entrepreneur, and vocational training, and whatever, all of those things. I think Indomie and some big companies, some brands, they own this thing. So I went to train them on brainstorming business ideas. Excuse me. So I put it there. It's just for perception. The next is this was at what's this company called? Success Power International. Sorry, please. Success Power International, owned by Dr. Samadeyemi. So I went to participate in a business model canvas session or strategy session for business owners. So all these things are just perception management. It's just what want to see what you have done. So, oh, this person has capacity. And see, I trained as Google digital skills for Africa trainer. Okay, I've not had any pictures of that and video. You can see those places I've trained. Financial students of University of Ibadan, beneficiaries of Ocean Youth Empowerment Program, Lagos Keb, Empower. I've trained over 1,000 on the program. And see where I worked before, where I acquired, all of these things is not a waste of time. I can see my certifications from IBM, from Google, from Show Academy, from the Power Resource Center. It's just for HubSpot. It's just to show capacity. And do you know the funny thing? Most of us here, I'm 100% sure that we have richer profile than this. We have more things to put. I'm sure that we have much more. But we don't say it's necessary, or we don't even think it's important for it to be there. So, and one thing that will keep happening is that when the people that know the work don't position themselves to get the work, people that don't know it, that properly position themselves will get it, and will keep learning on the job. So that's how it works. So let me even trust the message. Now this thing looks like a light until you see is a message from someone I met on LinkedIn. Okay. Oh no. Okay. You can see. Precious. Let me increase the zoom so that we can see. So I'm trying to navigate. Okay. Just give me a second. I think we have to manage this from. Can't seem to navigate properly. Okay, guys, Precious, thanks so much for your connection on LinkedIn. It's always glad to connect and make new friends. I'm affiliated with my Daily Choice, one of the top online CBD health and wellness companies in the world. We provide alternative natural options for people with health and wellness programs. I'm on a quest setting for enterprising people that want to take control of their financial destiny and start their own goal like blah 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 blah. There's a part I want to show. So I have viewed your profile and I like your mindset, your energy, and you seem to be well connected. Most importantly, you like to help people. This is what the business is all about, helping people. So, now let me show us another thing, another one. Just to show that this can work. Of an example of where someone mentioned me for a job. And I'll show you the person that they recommended me to, and I'll show you how our engagement worked. This is like 2-3 weeks ago. That could be a long search. Don't worry, I think I'll just snap in and send to us. It's going to be a very long search. Okay, so something else. Okay. I think I'll just snap and send to us on the WhatsApp status. It just shows that this internet is not just a tool to chat. It's a tool to make money. It's a tool to engage with people. It's a tool to engage with potential clients and potential employers too. So ensure that your LinkedIn is properly optimized just like this. And if I can put a CV, or you can put a link to a portfolio. You can create a portfolio for free on Google Portfolio. Google Portfolio. You can create it for free. Let me show us how it looks. The portfolio is just where you show maybe logos or articles of places you work with. Okay, let's just, I think we can search for that ourselves. Just search for, or if I see, I'll send us the link to it. So you can just send a reminder on WhatsApp. I can just type that in, the things I need to send to us, so I don't forget. So you can create a simple profile and just, put it on your LinkedIn, and you're good to go. So you can see, just take out time in your free period to check it out. You can even connect with me via LinkedIn. Okay, so let's look at Upwork. Okay, so this is my Upwork. I hope you are seeing. Can we see the Upwork? Okay,
yes, we can see it.
Okay, so this is Upwork. This is me. This is my picture here. And let me show you. I'm not sure something. Let me increase this one. So, business plan. I think it's here. My recent search. You can see different jobs for business on business plan writing. You can see this. Different ones. In your free time, just go check. This is an open website. Just check it out. See different jobs, at different times. During this lockdown, I have a friend that earned over 500k. What am I saying? Yeah, more than $15 in a month from transcription alone on Fiverr. So before I show you what I've done on Upwork, let me show you something. So we think it's not possible for Nigeria. Let me show us. Where I've earned so much and they are Nigerian. So let me put a filter so you can see. Okay. First, let's see this person. Jacob from. It's over 100,000. It's not that this is the amount he has earned. It's much more than this. See how many thousand hours work he has done. See his hourly rate. See the recent project he did. Data science and anything, 1,550. Web research 400. Admin support 300. See his recent work. See, just take out time to just go through and see them. See the different things that can even appear on his CV that he has worked with, and they are worked with all of them here. Creative Director, IT Learning Solutions, Instructional Designer, Assistant System Manager. It's, it is a very good place to get business plan gigs very quick. But our advice, so you don't get frustrated. You don't book someone on this person and you get frustrated. Most people don't get jobs because they don't know how to. It's not just opening the platform. You need to learn how to use the platform. There are a lot of free resources, both free and paid, on how to use all this. That's what I used to major on. I used to train on how to use this platform, and but there are a lot of deep training. You need to put yourself through. You need to study the platform. You need to study going on the platform. You need to put yourself into so much training before you start. The nature work that it starts. This I'm talking about something for like a week or 2 weeks. Learn it properly before you start it. Let me show us. Okay, I work with a company as a business manager, an Indian company. Let me show us the company. Evolutions Software Studies. So this is the company. I can this guy, me, and one other person. So, and you can see they are rainbow. that we have not met. I've never, of course, I've not met them ever. We started our transaction and we are finishing our transaction online. At the point, in order to establish a branch in Nigeria, because we have a branch in the US in Singapore, in order to establish a branch in Nigeria, you were coming through me. I was about to set up the company, do a lot of things for them. That's how important all these platforms are. But first, don't forget the flow. Position yourself well on social media. Do personal branding. Then come to global marketplaces. You must follow that flow. Go and edit your social media. In fact, you can even edit it and reach out to me and tell me, I've done this, so please check it out and see if it's good to go. I'll respond. And please, let's not just let me show you how much the company has made in recent times. So can we see 500 here, 750 here, 750, 20, 440, 3,800, 250, 1,950. This is just between August last year and today. But they are much more than this. This is just between August and now. You can see how much. This is when I resumed. I resumed August, July. So, what am I saying? Sorry, April. I resumed April. This is from April till now, like in a year. And this thing is not like they do it every time. These are just part-time things. They have companies that they work for. You just put this online to getting jobs. And they are doing well. They're doing well for me. So let me show us how I got some business plan gigs. So for Upwork, for you to get jobs, you need to be able to write a good proposal. So I'll show you an example of a proposal that I did. I'm sorry, here. Show an example of a proposal that landed me a job. Okay. Justin Pagan from the US. I'll show us how to write a proposal. A minute, please. Okay. I'll show us the actual job, this job posting and the proposal. This proposal I sent. But I'll still show us what we posted that made me do this. Now let me increase the font. I'm Precious, a business writer with vast experience and expertise in writing from various needs. I've written several business plans, proposals, financial analysis, and models for businesses in several needs. Regarding your post on the need for a financial analyst, I propose my service offering. Given my training and experience in economics and finance, I've analyzed business for owners in Africa, the United States, the United Kingdom, and many other countries. I've also have the managing finances for several businesses. I've prepared grant-winning proposals, business plans for funding, pitch decks for investment, market research and feasibility studies, financial analysis and projections. I've interfaced with several clients, providing advisory based on research and experience. Customer satisfaction is my watchword as I always work to bring out the best in businesses. I read your job description and fully understand what the job entails. Be rest assured, my financial models analysis are of great quality. I attach as samples of financial models I did for a marijuana company. I'm very much interested in taking this role, so I'm at your disposal to arrange an interview and an in-depth evaluation of my training and experience. Waiting for your response. Thank you. Regards, special. And I attached one I did for clients. So wow, can see him. That is great. Exactly what I'm looking for. How were you able to calculate all of this cost? Did they provide your research? And see the story. So you did this thing for $100. As I tell now that 35K. That was something of less than 3 hours sit and work. Less than that. I still have the document here. I can still show you the document. And because I've done something like that before, so it's not easy for me to just, I've done several before. I just infuse the values. Besides, talk about financial analysis. You can see how easy it is. That's how it is. For me, it's much more easier because I've been doing it for a long time. And for that, I charge $100. So you can see. See the job posting. Meet someone who is familiar with marijuana business We have no projections yet, just our plan and dimensions. We need you to create this from scratch. Estimated budget $100, milestone this, amount in escrow $100. And after we finish the whole transaction, sales review. Okay, we had some issues in the middle because I was busy during that period, so I couldn't deliver in time. But it was so patient. That's one thing about foreign clients, very patient. So thank you very much, Justin. Being an amazing client. Thanks for kindly drop a review for me. And he said, John. Okay, the review is not here. It should be on my profile. So this is the work attached to the projection summary. You're gonna download.
Okay. Great work. We'll give you like an additional 10 minutes. You can show us other platforms so that people can ask questions. Then there is a question in the group. If you are subscribed to Premium on LinkedIn.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, so for Fiverr, so this is Fiverr. I'll show us some of the best sellers too. Nigerians too. Business plan. Yeah, so for the LinkedIn thing, I'm not currently on what's it called? On Premium, but I've used Premium before. Premium gives you access. And for example, now I want to talk with when someone recommended me for a job on LinkedIn, if I could speak with that person, I have to upgrade to Premium. Hold on, please. So I've done Premium a couple of I think just one. So it's not compulsory you sorry, no longer plugged in this Fiverr. I think it's $30. But you can start with the free one. I mean the free one said is enough work and enough things to do. Start with the free one, develop it first. But if you even do Premium, before you can access people above, your profile must be solid. It must be really solid. So you need to start from somewhere. So you can see and the funny thing about Fiverr, most people on Fiverr are Nigerian. A lot. In fact, some of them are saying that they are Oyibo here. Now they just put Oyibo picture. A lot of people are Nigerian. I see this lady now. Showing graphics. I'll show us more. So you can see her. Let me tell them. You can see Messi. So, this doesn't have to do with our waste or anything. As far as you can properly position yourself here to get a job, don't look for more Nigerian guys. You can see this guy, Olojede Samuel. Okay, not to just waste our time. I've just shown us that this is possible. You can see how much he does this business plan, 300. I have someone that does it for starting from $500. Let me show you his profile. I work with him. So this is someone that I really know. Let me show us very, very quickly. You see how much he starts, he collects his business plan. Level 2. Okay, this is the guy. So I've worked with this man before. In fact, I was the first person I told you that they employed me when I was 7 as a businessman. Right? You can see his starting price is $500. His standard is $750. His premium is almost 1,000. You can see 315 reviews. When you have 315 reviews, it means you've had like more than 1,000 sales. Because it also that about 1/4 of people gives review. So it's possible. It's possible if we can give our time to it. You can see different reviews for him. And likewise, so many other people on the platform. So to round off with, there are several ways where how we can make money, but the first thing we need to do is to build our personal brand. Establish yourself on the internet. Let your presence be known. If you need to create a website, personal website for yourself, you need to create a portfolio. Just ensure that you are everywhere. Yeah, places that people can see you. Talk. Keep talking about what you do. Keep talking about what you do. And before you know it, you start getting gigs. Who else can see me here? No? Can you see me on YouTube? No? So that when someone wants, you can see on Daily Trust, on Insta Posters, different things, EAI initiative. Just ensure that you are where people can see. And I know that money will start coming in. So thank you so much, everyone. Don't know if anyone has a question. Thank you, sir, Mr. Dayo.
Awesome session. Can we just say a thank you to him on the chat? Let's type thank you, Mr. Precious. Thank you.
Mr. Precious, we thank you, we appreciate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Let's just type it. Thank you. All right. We actually have to give it time more for him to really take us through this session in depth. And I can tell you, all the things that you are hearing now is something that is so massive. It's something that is so massive. We'll quickly go straight to the question and answer. If you have questions, just raise up your hand. We just have like 5 to 10 minutes for this session. So if you have questions, raise up your hand, then we unmute you and you talk. And if you want to make it faster, you can just type your section and put it on the chat, on the group chat, so that we can make it faster, so that we don't need to talk. If you have questions, just type it on the chat and drop it, so it will answer all the questions at once. So we are waiting for the first question on the chat. If you have questions, just type it and drop at the chat group. It's going to send us a slide, and you'll be able to have interaction with him or he's on the group. And if you want him to give you some personal coaching on either 5-star or Upwork, I know that they have his own charges for that. He can also do that for you. So if you have questions, just go to the group chat and drop it so that I can respond on time. Then we can move to the next session, because this morning session is on 2 legs. He just finished the first leg and we're about to go for the second leg. So if you have questions, type it. He will answer shortly.
Okay, yeah, sorry, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, can I say something, sir?
Yes, go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, yeah. So the 6 functional areas of business and management. We have accounting and finance. We have operations. We have human resources management. We have marketing, and we have strategy. So for someone that put it on the thing that have I remembered, yes, those are the 6. We have accounting and finance. We have operations. We have human resources. We have marketing, and we have strategy.
Okay, so you can read through the chat and just be answering the questions.
Okay, sir. Okay, hope we'll get the slides. Yes, we'll get the slides later. My question is, can this be achieved singly, or you need personal coaching or mentoring to be up there? Okay, excuse me. Some of us got there without coaching, and it was a long journey. So it's in 2 ways. You can either get coaching from people that have gone ahead, from books, from video courses that are free, they are paid, there are mentorship classes, and in fact, some of those platforms provide information for you to perform well on the platform. So you can take a combination of all of them, just ensure that you have as much learning as possible. Yeah, like Mr. Dayo said, I'm also available for some personal coaching, both free and paid, depends on what you want. Yeah, so can you help me to with these platforms to sell myself and business? Yeah, if you have followed the class, you just take it again. Just follow the processes I've listed. Then you'll be able to have a good personal branding and business branding. The way you brand the person in terms of the way you brand business. What we talked about today is just your personal brand, and your personal brand will most definitely influence your business brand. So just like Elon Musk and the car company. So Elon Musk is pushing his brand. So anytime he makes a statement, it's an authority, and that's why the car company, what's the name of that car again? As skyrocketed. So I think I've answered. Okay, what about blogging? We didn't cover blogging today. Blogging is a different class, a real class entirely. We have to talk about content marketing and content optimization, strategy, and all of that. So we don't particularly need that for this class. Okay, so let me check the group chat. There's another one on the group chat. Okay, I don't think I can find any on the group chat. I think so we are going right.
Except some two people raising up their hands, so we just take them, then we have them. So we have Jairus. Let's hear from Jairus.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
Mr. Professor, we appreciate your lesson this afternoon. And my question is, are you hearing me clear?
Yes, I can.
My question is, now maybe you are doing other business and we want to go into this consulting business like this business planning business also. And in arranging your profile, are you going to remove some or you add it to it as a serial entrepreneur way to make your profile so look presentable?
I didn't get that, sir.
Now you are doing some other businesses. You have you have created a group for it on your platform as your profile, I mean. And now you are a new person in this business on a consulting business and you want to be creating a business plan there. When you want to rearrange, are you going to add this business plan to you or you will remove some of them? How will you make your profile look presentable for them to accept you?
Okay, yeah, that's a very good question. For advice, there are two ways to it. Either you learn how to optimize your profile, or you pay for it. Yeah, because like in this week alone, I've got about 3 CVs of top executives that they want to structure their CV. And when I look at the CV, it was so rich. I mean, what do you want to do on this CV again? But they now said they needed keywords, they needed some particular things to go on it and all of that. So it's just as important as that you could have so broad experience and exposure that you may not have to tailor it. There's something that may not be relevant for your profile. So you need to actually sit down and learn how to draft a profile, or you pay for someone to do it for you. So, and this is a new niche, you may not have so much experience there. But you see, your experience in business or in the handling of businesses, your leadership experience, your management experience in some particular things you've done should reflect on your profile. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Alright.
Clear.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Let's have Omoyemi Kende. Let's have you, ma.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. And good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. Please, I would like to use myself as a case study here, because you really brushed us through LinkedIn. I'm also using LinkedIn, which in that LinkedIn profile, I have my profession there as a QA/QC engineer. And now I want to add other things, like other businesses that I'm doing, like hopefully this business plan writing, irrigation services. So how am I going to impute all these things in order to be able to be a solid
Okay, I think I got your question. It's similar to the one the previous person asked, and it's still two ways about it. Either you learn how to properly optimize your profile, or you pay come for it. So, but I'd like to, because I'm having the questions again, I'd like to also say this. The work of your profile is not something you do in a day. If you want to do it yourself, it's not something you can do in a day. Take out time. Maybe 30 minutes every day for a week or a month. Keep increasing. Then check out people's profile. Who are doing what you have done. Check out the pattern they do it. What's the flow? There should be a flow in your thing. So now, you may never put business plan right. I can put a business developer, but it must be a flow. There must be a flow from engineering to business management. There must be a flow. So, but if you make a mistake of putting two different needs that do not meet, there is no flow. Like for example, now let me give an example. Customer service and let me look for an extreme example. And engineering, for example. You know, there are two extreme. They don't even look like they meet. Like you're going from customer service in the bank to engineering, you know, there's no conflict. So it takes a professional to be able to merge it together. There's a way you can make them flow. There's a way you can connect them together. But if you cannot connect, in the case of event that you cannot connect, you remove one. It was irrelevant. Do we get that? Okay. So all those things, there's no hard and fast rule to it. It's different for everybody and every profession and every experience. So you need to sit down, check it out, rationalize it, seek someone's an expert opinion, and that will be all.
But I want to ask, what of if is it advisable to have two LinkedIn profiles?
No, you shouldn't have two. You shouldn't have two LinkedIn profiles. You should have just one.
Okay.
What it means when you have two means that you have the dual personality, which is not good for your brand. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for that question. What you can do is you are still the same person. So if you are an engineer, at the same time you are also a business plan writer, you can put the two profiles on your LinkedIn and tell us the flow. At what year did you switch from becoming an engineer to becoming a business plan writer or business consultant or analyst? So by the time you do that, there will be that flow that will go through it, or a software engineer, a programmer, and things like that. So it's just story behind what you do that is very important. When they see it, they will even appreciate it better because they know that you are coming from somewhere. Okay, let me tell you my own story, for example. I'm a soil scientist. I'm not a business consultant from scratch. I studied agriculture from school, from soil scientist, but I knew what I wanted to do in future, so I have to start acquiring certification that will help me to project what I really want people to know about me. So gradually the agriculture part of becoming a soil scientist is gradually going down. But even so many people want to work with me now because I have agricultural background. So you don't know somebody that is looking to write a business plan for a tech or for a technological company and needs to work with an engineer that understands the terminologies and things like that. So that will be your own niche, something that will separate you from others. You understand? There are some things in your own niche now, your own industry, that when you start talking about it, I'll just be looking and be asking questions. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? And some people would like to work with you because you are from that background. So for other people raising up their hands, we will take them later. I will quickly go through my own presentation, and we do a general question and answer. Then we close for the first session this morning. He has helped me to go through so many things that I would like to talk about, and that's the reason why I've decided to give him enough time to talk. So I will start my own slide share now, but I need to know if we can see the slide. So if you can see it, just type I can see it, I can see it. Can you see my... If you can see my chart, just type I can see, I can see. Okay, can we see it? If you can see, okay. So we have people that say they can see it. Okay, very, very, very good. Very good. So I will quickly go through this slide. From this slide, there are people, there are things that he has said already that is, I will not repeat them, so that we can quickly go to the question and answer. So how to make money, writing business plan. The first thing I used to show us is a brief profile of myself. Yesterday I tried to show us this, but we couldn't get it, and I'm also going to skip it now. By the second session, I will go through it fully. I'll go through it fully. So let me get to this. So from yesterday's class, there is a website that I want to show us. The website is foramfera.com. You can get some research work, local research work from this platform. So you can just save that website. You get it when we send you the document. So Foramfera is one of the research firm in Nigeria doing a great job. They have a great deal of content, so you don't need to start from the beginning. If you need some content for your work and your customer has paid, now imagine your customer has paid 500,000 naira for your work, and you need to do some in-depth research into some industries. You need to spend part of those work or part of those money to get research work. So you need to call people in the industry and ask them questions. People that are on ground on the field, ask them questions. And if they need to, if they want you to pay for those information, please pay for them. It makes your work to be original and unique. So get that money. Get that money. Most of us, we think that getting the money is difficult, is hard. No, it does not. It's easier. The first thing I will want to say is that our mindset is very important. Most of us, we are coming from a background that when we think about big money, the way it sounds, for us to even call those big money and charge so high, you think that you are not fit for it. You think that you are not, it's not your thing. You don't have that capacity to charge for it. But it's not like that. You need to summon that courage. You must have that confidence. You must believe in yourself. You must know that you can do it. Imagine somebody coming from a village that is not even on the map of Nigeria or map of the world, and you are coming to the limelight, you are coming to the global stage, and you need to now charge. You'll be asking yourself questions like, who have ever charged like that in my village before? But you have to begin to remove those mentality from yourself and tell yourself that you're a global citizen. At your age now, ask yourself, what are my age mates, age group, what are they doing in the other parts of the world? That's how you begin to compare yourself. People at the age of 20, they are doing massive things. At the age of 30, 40, 50, even at the age of 70, they are still doing great things. So you must say to yourself that people can pay for my work. Another mindset is, I'm just starting, I just learned business plan writing yesterday. Can I start charging tomorrow? Yes, you can. Can I collect the job tomorrow? Yes, you can. I'm not perfect at it. Can I still go ahead to collect the job? Yes. It's mindset. If you have a wrong mindset about doing business, the money will run away from you. But if you have the right mindset, you will attract the job to yourself. Define your target market, and it has helped us a lot. Define your target market. Are you targeting students? There are some students, they have business plan writing assignments, MBA business plan projects. Even NYC core member, they do business plan. The age range, for example, my platform, my website, when we were starting, most of the opportunities we put on the platform are for people within the age of 18 and 35 years, and we create content that suits them. Startups, are you targeting startups? Are you targeting grants, loans, investors? Established company looking for expansion. Established company looking for expansion. Are those people that you are targeting, or are you targeting retirement business plan? So there are some set of people, they are just retiring. Your colleagues, people that they are about to retire or they have retired, they have good money, they don't know what to do with it. So how do you ensure that you position yourself as the expert, the go-to person? And I tell people that this industry of consultancy, this industry of business plan writing. Hello, somebody needs to. Somebody needs to.
Good for international job.
I need to mute us so that we don't. I think we are good to go now. If you can hear me, say you can hear me so that we move on. If you can hear me, say you can hear me, then we move on. Type you can hear me on the chat so that we move on. Hello. Okay, very good. Very good. So you need to position yourself as an expert, as a go-to person in the field. You must be able to say to yourself that you start with your friends and families, your colleagues at work, people in your sphere of influence. These people are the ones that you start with. Once you start with them, they begin to refer you to other places. Now, there's something we call 7 P's of marketing. The first P is the product. The product is your business plan and business plan services that you render. The second one is the price. You can see how people are charging $500 for business plan writing. You can start with $50. You can collect as high as $5,000 for writing business plan, and you must be able to convince yourself that you can charge this amount. I remember in my organization, at some point, we couldn't even summon the courage to charge in millions. We are just charging in the hundreds. We charge 100,000, 200, 250. At some point, we push it forward to 500. Now we are in the million flow. There are some jobs now that we charge in millions for. You understand now? You must summon that courage. If you don't summon that courage, you will just be limited. Your mindset will limit you. And what is limiting us is our mindset. Your capacity. You have that capacity to charge in dollars. The global economy runs on dollars. They don't use naira. So in global economy, you charge. What are your colleagues? What are the other organizations in other parts of the world? What are they charging for this particular service? Don't say that you charge in dollars, you convert it to naira. That's how you charge for it. The people that you are going to work with, the people, your team members, other consultants, those are part of the 7 P's of marketing. Your promotion, visibility, how will people see you? Precious have talked about LinkedIn. Just go and work on it when you finish this training. You must be visible, and online is where people can see you now. Your processes, are you going to do it yourself or are you going to outsource it? There is a level that we are now in our organization that our focus is to get the job. But in doing the job, sometimes the full-time staffs are already busy. So we look outside and get people that can do the job for us. That's part of our processes. Mr. Precious has been of great help, tremendous help in helping us out with some of our work. And we give him work and we charge for each work we give to him. The ones we can negotiate, we negotiate it, and we are good to go. Everybody smile to the bank. So you can start this business. The first thing is learn how to get the job. The number one skill you need in this business is how to get this job. Whether you are getting it from online or you are getting it from offline, anywhere, get the job. The second skill is, if you can do it, do it. If you cannot do it, in your network, you have other consultants that can help you to get the job done. There are a lot of works that people have outsourced to us. They got the job from a particular source and they couldn't do it, and they gave us to do, and that's it. Everybody smiles to the bank. Your place, distribution, online, offline, you can use it out of the two, and it has helped us with social media. That's a very great one. The physical environment, your branding. If you want to open, for some of us that are retired now and you want to set out your consultancy services, if you are doing offline, you need to have good branding for your outlet. When we come into your outlet, the place will look like we are entering into a bank. The feel, the branding, the atmosphere, the aura that comes out of your environment must be unique, especially if you are doing physical interaction with people. But if you are doing online, you can be in any village across the world. The governor of Ekiti State has approved a project that will make internet very easy in Ekiti State. Now, that governor saw the future and is doing something interesting for the people in Ekiti community. And that's it. That's the future. Before you know now, great things will start happening there, because to use data in Ekiti will now be reduced because of what the governor is trying to do for the people. So that's what we help us. So offline marketing. Now, how can we get jobs offline? I will take more question or more contribution on offline marketing when we start the next class. So offer free services. When I started out in this business, the first set of business plan I wrote was for a particular brand called You Win. All the people I packaged the business plan for that time, I did it for free. I did not charge them. And lo and behold, few of them were selected for the competition and they got the grant. And that was what gave me the confidence to say, now I can write business plan. So I didn't start by charging people. I started by writing for free for people. That time I don't have my online platform. I'm not on online for business plan. I don't have my website. I just did free services. And from there, I begin to build my skill. And today, we've built an organization around this business. So, do offer free services. It might be for your friends and family. Don't be quick to charge. Just offer them, get the job done. As you are doing it, you are getting better. As you are doing it, you are getting better. If you don't do it, you will not even know you can do it. Until you try the first one, try the second one, try the third one. Today now we have business plan for different industry. At least close to 150 industry today. And we started by just one and doing it. You can join professional groups like chambers of commerce and make your services known to them. You can join NACI. Ensure that you get referrals. When you do free service for people, tell them that can you refer me to people. Be deliberate about your referrals. Affiliate marketing with the Adetiloye Business Hub. Like we have promised, top 5 people that can write very well will join our affiliate system in such a way that we can give you just 2 to do, and you can also market some of our products and services. Another thing you can do is you can help companies and individuals to write business plan for grants, loans, and investors. Like I said, that the number of people we need in Nigeria, for example, to help people to fine-tune their business ideas, the number of consultants that we have now, they are limited. We need new people, more people to join the system with skills and capacities. So, for example, who is going to write business plan for a woman in one village in Nigeria? She has money, she has capacity in terms of the business, but the business is not registered with CAC, no business plan, it doesn't run a corporate bank account, and that business is qualified to access bigger loans from different platforms. Who is that business plan consultant that will help such kind of individual? So if you look around you, no matter where you are, all over the world, people that are listening to this training now, they are not only in Nigeria, there are people from the UK and different places that are learning this. So look at your environment. There are people you can service with some of these skills that you are learning from this platform. So online, he has mentioned a lot about online, so I will just go straight to the point. Offer free content. You see that free content is coming up over and over again from this presentation. Then do joint ventures or affiliate marketing with people like the one we are introducing to us. Then join forums like Neverland and different platforms like that. Promote your service on Facebook. You can do Facebook ads, Google ads, and all that. Your WhatsApp status, make it a duty that every day you will show up strong on those platforms and put content that will make people to say, do you write business plan? That's what you want to be hearing. Do you write business plan? And your answer must be yes. And when you get the job, if you know that you are not that, you've not perfect all the work, because you are now connected to us, you can now say, okay, I have this job, can you guys do it? We share the money like this. If you give us a proposal, you think we will reject it? We will gladly accept it. That's the reason why I said, learn how to get the job, then to do it, it's not compulsory that it has to be you. Become a guru. Share content on your website, on your YouTube, on your Instagram. Share content. When I come to your platform, will I see content there? Do you have content on those platforms? Our website now, every day we are loading content. We are paying for it, like Precious said, because it's helping us a lot in putting those content together. Show up every day and show up strong. When I come to your Instagram, will I see anything that will attract me? When I even see your WhatsApp status, the easiest one, will I see anything you are saying there that is making sense? Those are the things that will help you in this business. So go corporate and become an authority. So if you want to do online and work on all those freelance platforms, you might not need to go corporate. But there are some things if you want to do offline, you need to go corporate. So register your business outfit with CAC. CAC is Corporate Affairs Commission. Open a bank account for it. Have your website. You can write a book. You can do videos. We have a YouTube platform that we upload videos on different things. So these things can help us a lot. Now there are loans that are available in Nigeria now, like the COVID package from the CBN. You can access up to 25 million. This is the link. If you're interested in this, you can just get the link and apply it. And if you have any information about this at the question and answer section and the comment, you can also comment on that. There are also other platforms that we'll talk about. This is also there is something we will call the Agri Small Medium Enterprise Scheme, ASMERCIS. This ASMERCIS is one of the things that people were trying to do before the lockdown. A lot of people have gotten loan through this platform and they have received a lot of loan. So this is 9%. The one I showed before is 5%. This is 9%. A lot of people, some of us here, we talk about it once we get to that section. There is Anchor Borrowers program and they are also available. NISA Microfinance Bank is the CBN Microfinance Bank where you can access loan for your business. I know some of people here, there are some of us that we just need this business plan for our business. We don't want to become consultant. We don't want to become, we already have what we are doing. And your major focus in this platform is that you want to write your own business plan and submit to platform like this to get loan. And these are the things that you need to do. These are the places that you need to be. So start small, think big, and grow fast. Whether your own business or you want to become a consultant writing business plan for people, start small, think big, and grow fast. As I round up, I will say this, that what do you want in life? The world is moving so fast that there are days when the person who said it can't be done is interrupted by the person who is doing it. It can be done. Say to yourself, it can be done. Can you type on the chat group that it can be done? It can be done. Can you type it? And if you are following, just type it on the chat that it can be done. It can be done. You can charge in millions for your business plan. It can be done. It can be done. Just write it there. It can be done. It can be done. Yes, I can see some people typing right now. They are following us. It can be done. You can charge that money. You can access that money. It's possible. You can do it. It's possible. You must believe that. You must have that mindset. There is that mindset of it can be done. If you apply for grants, it can be done. The next session that will start by 2 p.m. we are going to be talking about how to access grants opportunity. We are going to be talking about how to access investors. So questions and contributions. I'm going to open the floor now. Questions and contributions. If you want to talk, just raise up your hand. Then we'll give you the opportunity. If you want to type your questions, just type it. I will respond to it. And I know that Mr. Precious is still here with us. He will also respond to some of the questions. So if you want to, just raise up your hand. If you want to talk, we have to do it fast because we are already into our break. So we unmute Junaid. Junaid, let's have you.
Okay, sir. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon.
So, sir, my question is regarding making your business or your services corporate service, going corporate and being an authority in it. The main challenge is for some of us that are still working somewhere and are looking to kind of start our own business, but we have this challenge of doing so many things at once. And one of the main things that I'm actually looking forward to do before I can even talk about business suitability, planning and what have you is registering my company, registering my business name. But the challenge now is that, for example, now I'm an edupreneur. Like, I do things that have to do with student services. I write business plan. I help students, any open university students, with some other things. And I also make footwears. And I'm also a digital marketer. These are 3 things. And then I'm looking forward to kind of be a business consultant or career development coach or trainer. Now, the question is, looking forward on these things and thinking that, okay, someday you are still going to do several businesses. What is the challenge? How do you go about registering your business so that it covers all that for future purpose? So you have the challenge of when you now want to create the branch you've always had in mind, because one business now is now on an autopilot. You now want to create another, and then you have to go again to register another business again. So it will be as if you are just having different businesses and different names. Look, for example, Dangote group of company, we all know what it does and so many other things. Now, how does one go about it when it has to do with going corporate? How do you register a name that covers all those things and subsequent plans or subsequent industries in business?
Okay, very good. So when you want to register your business name, the first one you register, you will add general merchandise to it, so it will cover you for some time. But when your capacity starts growing, you can actually register and turn it to a limited liability company. So the limited liability company, you can register a limited liability company for each one. When you have about 5 limited liability companies, it will now turn to a group of companies. So that's the projection.
Okay.
So the CSC people, they know how to help you to go through that projection. But when you are starting, just do one that can do that can cover so many things called general marketing. So we can also help you to register your business with CSC. That's one of the things we do as an add-on services. We charge 30,000 for it, and you get it in 2 weeks. So there are also other options. There was a time that the vice president gave like 50% discount for people that want to register their company, but that one is off now, and that's the reason why we charge 30,000 for that. So so the main thing is going corporate now. Don't start with first registration, the other ones will continue. But as it is, you need to do your registration and have a corporate account. That will be a launching pad for you. For example, when I started, it's not the first company name that I registered that I'm still using. Alright? So that's that for you. We have some questions at the chat before I open another one. It says, is it compulsory for one to be a certified professional before you can be a business planner? So what do you mean by certified professional? Now, there are a lot of MBA graduates that does not know how to write a business plan. Are we going to say they are certified? So the first certification you need is to certify yourself by doing it. So when you do it, and you know that you can do it well. Look at Mr. Fresher, for example. Look at his profile. Did you see any business plan certification there? No. But you saw that he went for NYC, all the things he has done. So people are not driven by certificate. And that's the reason why for this class, we didn't even put certificate for the marketing. Because our focus is not just to give you certificate. Our focus is to give you the skill, and it's the skill that will convince your client that you can do it. Nobody asks for certificates again, but when we see that 2-3 people have asked for it, we now have to plan it into the program. But as much as possible, one of the things that we want you to focus on is that, can you do it? There are a lot of people that are certified that they cannot do it. Like I said, I did MBA. I have MBA colleagues that they cannot write business plan. You understand now? But when you come for this kind of training, you have the skill and you can write it. If you give you certificate, you can say to yourself that I'm certified. Who certified you? Business plan guru called Dayo Adetiloye. That's it. Because in education, you want to ask yourself, the first doctor, who certified the first doctor? The first doctor we have in the world, who trained that doctor and certified that doctor? The first teacher we have in the world, who certified that teacher? The first the businessman consultant in the world, who certified that person? The first project manager in the world, who certified that person? So people come together to now say, let's do something called certification. So you must break yourself and your mind away from certificate and begin to do the work and make it better. You are a multi-talented person. How can navigate your profile on social media? So the major thing is that, which one do you want to make money with? Once you know the one you want to make money with, forget that one. Don't try to get jobs from engineering work and also trying to get jobs from business consulting work. No. When you go online, be focused. But people want to hear those stories that, okay, you study soil science, you now went to do your MBA. From there, you begin to add on to your skills. You learn this, you receive this award and things like that. People want to hear those stories. But at the end of the day, they want to know that one thing you do now. You understand now? I cannot be on social media now and be forming that I'm also a soil scientist. It will not work. You understand? So, but they want to hear those stories. Can your company help register products with NAFDAC? Yes, we can do that, and we ask for your location and we work with you based on your location. Because if you are in Port Harcourt, for example, the NAFDAC in Lagos cannot certify you. You have to work with the NAFDAC in Port Harcourt because they will come for visitation, site visit and all that. If you are in Ogun State, NAFDAC officer from Lagos cannot come to Ogun State. They have boundaries. We can work with you on that. So let's get more people to talk now. For people raising up their hands, I will unmute you now. Okay, Jairus.
Thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much. My question is on this business name. Maybe you have a business that you are running, like the engineer was talking about, the business you are running as an engineer, and you have different business, and now you want to do this business planning writer. Can you use just your name? Like, I am Jairus. I can say just say Jairus.com. And then on the platform, maybe I create a website for it, and then Jairus.com, and that's what I do as my name. Can it be okay or look professional in that way?
The main thing is that you need to be focused, right?
I want to.
Always go for the money. Go for the money. Don't go for noise. There are a lot of noise on social media. You have 10 skills. The only one is giving you money, and you are still filming that the one that is not giving you money, that you are there. Focus. Have something that you master, that you are a guru in it. People want to work with guru. People want to work with experts. You understand now? So if you think that business planning is what you want to build yourself around, then begin to build yourself around that thing. For myself, I don't want to build expertise around soil science. So I will not proceed, I will not do anything around it. I'm supposed to go for MSc soil science. But because I know that is not my focus, I went for MBA. So when you come online, it's not like your CV. You have worked in pharmacy outlet before, you have worked as a teacher before, you are now a business consultant. They want to hear that story, but for the business consulting work, they want to know how many jobs have you done before. Has it been successful? Can we get comments from your past people that you have worked with? So you can have companies. Okay, let's look at Dangote. Dangote is doing so many things, but we still know him as the richest man in Nigeria, a business tycoon. You understand now? So if you are having so many things you want to do, start with one. When you build that one successfully, you now expand to another thing. So I hope that one helps you, except you still have. So
thank you so much.
Okay, great. So there are still some people that have typed. Can your company help to register with CSP registration? Yes, said it's 30,000 naira for it. Someone said you are very correct, Mr. Dayo. Certificate is different from certificate. Certificate favors you in labor market with your certificate, your favor market. So let's get Mrs. Omoyemi to make our own contribution. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Yeah, a quick one. We appreciate your the way you.
Okay, is the.
I want to ask a question. If they now ask us that how many years experience do we have? If clients ask us, what are we going to do if we are about to get a job? Let's say tomorrow.
Okay, very good. So because you are connected with us, so you just say you are part of us and that we have 10 years experience. So if they say, what have you done before? You can just show them our website and say that's our company. When they give you the job, you just come back to us to work together. So the idea is that, like, you are building how to get the job now, which is fantastic. When you get the job, in doing the job, two options. You can do it yourself. You can partner to do it. The major thing is that we deliver a fantastic job and you are able to build your reputation on the fact that you can get the job done. If you cannot get the job done at the end of the day, the client will not be happy. All your 10 years of experience will be trashed, and they will not be able to recommend you, which is what you are really focusing on. That your first client, you wow them. You can even do free service for them. You know, that's what we'll be repeating. And when you get opportunity to charge, be ready to call the millions. Don't be limited in your mind. Don't say we dey pay, we are in Nigeria. No. You can charge them in dollars. They will use their calculator to convert it back to naira. You let them know that you are you are doing global business. So if you say you are charging $2,000, somebody in Ghana will convert it to their own currency. In Nigeria, they convert it to their own currency anywhere they are in the world. And that's it. So that's how you get the job. So any other person that wants to make comments, especially on the loans, different loans that are available outside there. Maybe you have experience, maybe you have received loan before and things like that, and you want to make comments along that line, please you can raise up your hand. We'll give you opportunity to talk. If you have experience in accessing loan and things like that, so that we can give Mr. Precious the opportunity to just round up for us. So if we don't have any other contributions, so we invite Mr. Precious, if we stay online, to just give us like a general comment and response to even anything you can pick from some of the things people have said, and then just do the final parting words.
Okay, hi everyone. I don't know if am I still clear?
Yes, very clear.
I'll stop using my microphone. Yes, so thank you so much, sir. I just remember that you said it was an hour class. So
Yes.
sorry for taking our time. So sorry, everyone.
No,
For
we
taking our
love it that way.
So I'm so excited that we all stayed true to the class, and I want to encourage us that this is a very, very what's it called? Very, very luxurious path. It could look lonely, but thank God we even have a community now where we can relate, where we can start out together. I mean, some of us started without a community; we just started on our own. So I'm sure that we're going to do a lot from what we've heard and we've learned from this class. I feel the price for the class is even so low. I mean, it's just a giveaway. This is like you're not even paying for the class, and then thank Mr. Dayo for that, for giving us the opportunity to participate in something like this. And I want to thank every other person too for pushing, for trying to, make efforts to be better. So I don't know if there's any other question. You could just even put it on the group chat. I'll attend to them in the time.
Yes, somebody is already asking question on the WhatsApp group, so maybe you can respond to that later.
Yeah, I'll just highlight and respond to them.
Okay, very good, very good. So, thank you very much, everyone. We meet back by 2 p.m. So we just have 30 minutes break, and we have somebody that wants to speak, Mr. Y. Let's so you can unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes, great. We can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Wahid Kilani.
Great.
Yeah, I really appreciate your effort on putting us in the right perspective. Now, I have my major work right now is real estate, and I have a company, Prime Lane Investment, that is promoting that same real estate business. Okay. But now that I want to go into this business plan writing, yeah, I also have a company, registered name, Kelly Global Ventures, which I want to use for that purpose, like Kelly Global Consult. So how do I now promote that on social media? Because now I'll be having 2 companies on social media. So how do I go about that?
Okay, so you need to create different page for each of the businesses. So if you are using Facebook, for example, have a page for your real estate business, have another page for consultancy business. If you need to do a website, have a different website for real estate, have a different website for your consultancy business. Now you need to do a LinkedIn profile. If you need to do a LinkedIn profile, the 2 will be in one place, but you must be able to promote the ones you want to sell on LinkedIn, the one you want people to know you for more. So on LinkedIn, they want to know that you both have expertise. LinkedIn is just like your CV. That's the reason why you should not have 2 accounts. It's like your CV. So you have to show your CV as at some period when you are into your real estate businesses, and at the same time you need to show. So for example, let me share my own story as an example. I'm a business plan consultant. At the same time, I'm a network marketing guru. So when I come online, so when you see my profile in the next session, I will take you through my profile. You will see what I'm saying. In my profile, you will still see that apart from doing business planning consulting, I'm also a network marketing guru. I have 8 years experience in network marketing. I've worked with more than 6 to 7 companies. Currently, I'm with 2 companies. You understand now? So, but when you see my profile, you will still see it in my profile, but I'm not projecting my network marketing expertise. Alright, what I'm projecting is business planning consulting. For my network marketing activity, I know where I do that. I know how I promote my company. If you go to my YouTube channel, you see different videos that I've done for different companies that I promote their network marketing activity. You understand now? So I was able to strike that balance because I am targeting a particular audience. For me to make money in network marketing, I don't need to do profiling. I don't need to put my profile everywhere in the world. No. There's something we call attraction marketing in network marketing. Attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is people who are looking for information about that company. So who is doing the education online? So for example, I'm with Recharge and Get Paid. Recharge and Get Paid is a network marketing business. Now, you will not see it on my Facebook promote and put Recharge and Get Paid information. But how do I get people? On my YouTube, I have about 40-minute video, detailed video on that network marketing opportunity, and I optimize it for search engine. So when you go on YouTube and type Recharge and Get Paid, on the first page on YouTube, you will see my video. After watching my video, you will call me. You understand now? So I already know platform to sell a particular product. For example, your real estate business, you might need to sit down and say, where are my audience? My audience, what are they looking for? If they come online, do people look for real estate activity online? If they look for it, where do they get those information? Is it on Instagram? Is it on Facebook? Is it on LinkedIn? Is it on YouTube? So once you know where they come to, then you will now create resources, materials along that. Imagine you doing a documentary of a land you want to sell. You video the land, you show them the CFO, you show them everything, and you put a price tag there, and you tell them they can call you for visit. You understand now? So the major thing is that in doing your profile online, know what you want to project. Generally online, I promote my business planning consultancy work. Then my network marketing, I just put it there that is also a network marketing professional. When you see it on the CV, and I've attracted some people like that. They say, I love your profile. I can see that you are also into network marketing. I want to know more. You understand now? There is just a word in my whole CV. It's just a word that is a network marketing professional. You understand now? So you must learn how to balance them. But if you have to have a website, let it be separate. Website for real estate, website for your consultant. If you need to register CAC for it, register one for real estate, register another one for your consultancy. But like I said, your major focus should not even be I want to register or I want to open shop. I want to open. People don't open physical shop again. Your shop is online. Your major thing is get the job. How to get the job should be your first focus. Once you have the job, then how to do it will now follow. Then later, there are some people that they don't even care whether you register with CAC or not. Like all those Upwork now, they don't put their branding there. I think somebody also asked question that how do they get paid on Upwork? So maybe Mr. Precious can respond to that. How do you get paid on Upwork?
Yeah, for Upwork, Upwork works directly with your account. When you get paid, it goes, it stays on your Upwork account. Then the click of the mouse, it goes straight into your bank account. That is it. But for Fiverr,
it goes to your Naira account, right?
Yes, your Naira account, yes. It's that easy.
Great.
But for Fiverr, you need to use Payoneer.
Okay.
Payoneer is just like PayPal. So you have a Payoneer card here. So you request for it. You just request for it and they give it to you and you can withdraw using the exchange rate.
Is it free? Is the Payoneer card free?
Yes, Payoneer card is free.
Can you give us like the website to request for it, or you have to register on Fiverr before requesting for it?
You register on Fiverr and register on Fiverr, then you go to Payoneer and register on Pioneer 2. You can register for it on Pioneer 2 Fiverr. Then you request for it, then you get delivered. This is the card.
Okay, very good, very good.
Yes.
Let me project. Let me stop this, so that people can see. You can show us the card again.
Okay, yeah, this is it.
Okay, so you can withdraw your Naira money from there.
Yeah.
From the Naira card. Okay, so very good, very good. Very good. Somebody suggested that I suggest you link all attendees or participants in this training platform so that we can interact, exchange ideas, and learn from each other after this training. Thanks. Okay, so in linking us on the WhatsApp group, we have asked us to drop our profile and some questions. I put out some networking questions when I opened the platform, and a lot of people have done that. So at the end of the training today, we'll give each person to talk about what you do and how you think people can connect to you, how else you think people can connect to you. So we do that by the end of the second section today. So everybody will talk, then you say what people can buy from you and your location, all those things that you have mentioned before, so you can say it, then we can connect to you as it is. So thank you all for the end of this first session. We can still give us more, like another 30 minutes for the second section, so that we can really prepare for the second section. So instead of us joining here by 2, we will meet by 2:15. I'll put it there in the group. We will meet by 2:15 so that we can start by 2:15. Thank you all for joining us for this first session. I want to appreciate Mr. Precious sincerely for showing us all this, and you are even the best person to show us this today, and that's the reason why we just, when you see professionals doing their thing, you just stop and be learning, and that's what has happened today. We want to say thank you very much for this. So we are going to end this session now, then we will connect by 2:15. Thank you all.